Hello everyone, Tim here. April and I found ourselves in Philadelphia for PsychOdelphia. We're calling it a day trip, but that's our hotel we actually got in the night before. But we're doing the bulk of everything today. And today, we woke up nice and early with the goal of hitting up the Rocky Steps, along with a couple other places, but I've never gone to the Rocky Steps, and the hotel April booked us for, the Logan, was 15-minute walk away. But on that walk, there's the Franklin Institute, which is an icon of Philadelphia. And this area right here, this was a national treasure. So I thought that was cool to kind of show. Justin Bartha right there on the outside from National Treasure. Those benches are gone, the outer ones, but everything else is the same. It's pretty cool. And I mean, the Franklin Institute, I haven't been there since I was a kid, but very cool to be there again. There's always something about when you go to the historic cities, early United States type cities like a Philadelphia, a Boston, just the history that those cities exude. There's something pretty cool to see. But look, right there, I'm so close to the Rocky Steps right now. You wouldn't believe I was like kind of giggling and everything. I was so excited. I've been in Philadelphia a fair amount of times, but for different events, and I've never actually stopped to, take in some of Philly. Like the freaking Rocky Steps. I'm just now making it there. I couldn't believe it took me this long, but look, April's happy. Look at these gorgeous murals here. They were in kind of a tight spot, but I love it. They fully embrace Rocky. It's just so damn cool. This movie from freaking mid-70s, and they're still just embracing the hell out of it. There's a Rocky shop, which was not open at the moment because we went at we were there at 7:30 in the morning or something like that. But look, we got the steps to ourselves. How freaking cool is that? Those are normally filled with people, and we got them completely to ourselves. I got to let out my inner Rocky as I attempted to run my fat ass up those steps in an awkward fashion, but I enjoyed every moment of it. I thought it was so cool. I was, like I said, so freaking giddy in that moment. Oh my gosh. Here was another staple stop that I really wanted to make. So I used to be a skateboarder when I was in my teens, and Love Park, if you skateboarded at the time, you know how much Love Park meant to skateboarding. The amount of skateboarding videos I've seen that took place at what was the old Love Park, and seeing that Love Park statue in so many backgrounds, it was cool to finally see it in person. I really loved it. Granted, it's not the same park, but I still got to see the sign at least. I hope you like escalators because we're going up multiple escalators here to the 5th floor of the Marriott downtown Philadelphia for PsychOdelphia, which this is the reason that we were in Philadelphia in the first place. And they pretty much commanded this entire floor plus a little bit of the floor below. And you're going to get a whole scope of what this whole thing was. It's not a whole lot of space, but they gave you picture opportunities all around. This is the whole main area when you first go up. You saw the registration area. And then, like I said, this is just kind of the main hub. And that goes into the not conference room, but the panel room. And in here is where there was going to be Q&As, episode screenings, costume contests, all different types of things. This room was huge. This was a very, very big room. At no point when we looked in or were in the room was it even close to full. You had room to breathe. We had designated spots. We didn't even need to sit in them. My gosh, this room was huge. So kudos on this part. And then signage. They had a lot of it. They put signs all over. Because again, a lot of conventions are one giant room or split down like a couple of rooms. This is a hotel. So like there's just kind of rooms all around and stuff. They signed stuff pretty well. And then we're in right now the autograph room, autograph and vendor room. This was small, guys. This was a small room. When we got there, so we got there from Friday night just to get Sage, who was only there for Friday, and it took a while. Luckily, they ended up getting things figured out, but the hallways, where whoever wasn't in those rooms were in the hallways. Look at the hallways. It was madness. But anyways, here's what we ended up getting. We're working on 2 different Psych posters that we're getting autographed. This one right here you're seeing has pretty much the entire main cast. And then we have another one here that we're working on getting a bunch of the side people. Like there's Rachel Lee Cook. We're going to work on filling in both and kind of frame both together side by side. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then we got a photo with James Roday and Dule Hill, which was really freaking cool. We almost got screwed out of our photo op. I'm going to be honest. I was super, super mad, but we ended up getting it in the end. So it all worked out well. I had fun at the con. It was a good time. Thanks for watching.